Micro is a pretty reasonably common antivirus.
Oh, is it? Well, in
Yeah,
any case.
not very good though.
Oh. Welcome to Dido Kasplat. We're a static group that plays on most Tuesdays, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. We missed last week, or I missed last week because my computer decided to go schizo. But we're back on my old computer. Yay. Happy I kept hanging on to this thing.
You went to Schindlerin, right?
Yes. I ended up in the middle, too. That's fantastic. Shorter run. What if I got the,
Oh, it's right there, isn't
Explorer
it?
here. Yeah. You can see if I got the Explorer over here. I'm sure some people did not get to go to the center.
Yeah, not me.
Our goddess commands the pace to increase.
Didn't get that. That's okay.
Make sure no slaves remain in their
I'm sure
quarters.
you can run here
All
and
must
survive
work for our dark
journey.
Queen Loth.
We have the
For your
faith.
rest is
I'm a
all
pure
necessary
paladin. No, I
space.
probably
If
can't.
they fall, replace them with those captured in
I
Cornwall.
don't know. Paladins are pretty good still.
Yeah,
I know.
they've changed them around quite a bit to please the likes of Lessa and so forth.
Yeah.
Bitter Steel.
Well, if they would stop holding me, I could probably run there.
Oh, here we go.
The chasm ahead drops deeper and deeper into the Underdark, down into places.
Hey, am I the only one wearing a cloak? Come on.
No, I'm wearing a cloak.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's a terrible cloak. I hate it.
I'm just wearing the free one from the.
Oh, I was a little disappointed. This is the silver threaded cloak from Ravenloft.
My favorite.
Kind of blah.
I want to get the ones from Maybar or for Night Revels.
Oh, you mean the ones that are
The ones that
like,
match the
The
armor.
Reaper ones.
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
you need. Yeah, but they're 50 scales for that.
It's like 2 scale runs, isn't it?
I don't know
Probably.
how many do you get on each run.
I saw
You
some
get
that was like
23.
20. Yeah.
You get 23 as max, so you would need at least 3 runs.
3.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
I haven't done any of the quests yet. I've just been grabbing keys and chocolates. This is the quest, right?
Up the top of the ziggurat.
Yep, I'll just wait right here.
I will say though that I was a little disappointed by the green. Not so much a favor of the green one.
Oh, you mean the free one, the Ranger cloak?
No. The green armor, Green Reaper armor.
Oh,
Have you
oh, the
seen
green,
it?
oh, the
Azure-
green Reaper armor. Oh, I thought you meant cloak. Okay.
I was
gotcha.
thinking it could have been cool.
I don't know.
Bright.
Didn't do it for me.
I do not care for your
My
Well,
favorite, I think, is still the original.
Since time is short,
I like the
will
red one.
overlook your insult.
I
Well,
have
yeah,
the
and
red
I'm wearing the red one, except for I need a red cloak now.
Not each other's
Right.
house slaves. Drow men have their charms.
So you're saying you want to go kill that spectral dragon a few times?
Um,
How can
a
you be
couple
crushed
times
so
at least.
easily by these intruders? They cannot be more powerful than the weak people of Cormyr. They are surface dwellers after all. We
I was
are
kind of.
Drow.
I was thinking
Your
that
loss brings
they
shame
probably
to
would have
us
been
all.
better off doing like purple instead of green.
Oh, that would have been a good one. Yeah.
I feel like purple or pink would have been more.
Like the
Popular.
hot item of the year.
Yeah,
Last year, I mean, I went out of my way to get the red helmet. And,
yeah the red one looked
armor.
great.
I don't like how the helmet fits on the armor for the red one. I don't know why.
Well-
it just doesn't
Well, with the
seem
red
right.
one, you can't. With the dragon born, you can't wear it. So
Ah.
I'm not. I don't have that problem. I think they
I
made
do.
him. Made Warforged can wear them now, right? Is that what I saw?
I think
believe
so.
I believe so. Yes.
Yes.
Which is definitely a step in the right direction.
Missed everything with that punch.
Hey, somebody kill that guy.
You have spells. You can kill things.
I'm saving them for when you guys are hurt. Oh, remnants! If you didn't get them.
Thank you.
Boy, howdy, I'm not used to having 1,200 hit points on this guy.
It makes a world of difference.
Especially at this level.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Are
This
you
is
kidding?
why
Make it
they
so-
can't have nice things.
Well, some of it's Reaper points, right? So. But
So Patrick,
yeah,
since we missed last week, we didn't get to discuss the middle finger herd all around Seattle.
I think Pete Carroll actually said it pretty good. Like, give the
I didn't
guy.
hear a word.
Pete Carroll said something along the lines of, "Give the guy a little slack." That was a really emotional moment for him.
Yeah. As long as he's buying everybody on his team Alexis afterwards, sure.
I mean, the guy just got hurt for the second time in 3 years. His season's done after 3 games and 4 games. He was having a great year and a contract year, and I mean, the whole thing that he wanted a new contract for is because he wanted protection from injury, and now he doesn't have that. So,
Yep.
I understand the frustration. I'm not gonna get on the guy's case about it.
This is the one where we always kill trash first, right?
Generally speaking, I mean, the priestess usually tries to suck the soul out of everything around her, so I don't know if she can actually suck the soul of the stone spiders or
Spiders.
whatever. But I mean, it's unfortunate that that's likely Earl's last moment in the Seahawks uniform,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not upset at him or anything.
Sure. Oh, very good. I thought I would, since I figured you were gonna beat me up about Mason Crosby, I had to get my hit out there right away.
I think that was earlier. What was that about? The kicker missed 5? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't hit a shot to save his life, or our team's life.
He missed 4 field goals and an extra point.
Yeah.
Like 13 points or something. He
Yep.
lost.
Rough day.
Yeah,
Well, the
that
headline was, "You had a bad day." Crosby misses 5 kicks. Well, I was saying before we started recording that because I missed D&D night, very sadly, because I was at a wedding, and said I had the perfect one-liner. If a monster was missing a lot, I was going to say something to the effect of that. This monster connects like Mason Crosby.
Mhm.
But alas, it was
was
I was
not
out.
to be.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you get for missing the night.
I mean,
It was almost like you were a different person.
yeah, right. Thank you to Rent for playing my character.
Rent did an awesome job.
Yeah, he did. He played your character well.
Although he did run out and got pretty much pincushioned by goblin
didn't die.
arrows. once.
He didn't
It
die.
was pretty close.
He didn't even fall asleep.
I mean,
had
if
him
he
in the
got
red- I
close
had
to
him in the
dying and
red.
didn't die, I think he's playing the character correctly.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh no, he played him perfect. It was just he kind of took one step out there, and all of a sudden, thump, 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 thump.
Yeah, that
That's
happens.
what a bunch of prepared goblin archers can do for you. Ooh,
Look out.
ow! I am stunned.
Oh, I didn't pass anything.
Walk it off.
Oh, it says I am helpless.
You'll
Why
be
am I helpless?
fine.
Hang on, no, I'm not. I have 0 con.
Hold on.
Zero Khan. Oh boy.
Yep.
Should we just leave him here, or should we actually help him?
Thank you. That
Well,
was-
there is there's a restaurant back there. You could. Well,
Just slash death.
could you
You'll be
walk
fine.
through it? Yeah, there you go.
I'm fine. Now I'm fine.
Let's go this way. And that guy cleverly evaded my stunning fist. So rude. Mr. Rogue.
Put all your roguey stuff on.
I mean,
I didn't
luckily
know
you
that.
can't critically fail
And
unlock
had-
check. So
Yeah, we had that problem last week, I think.
Sounds of both misery and contempt.
And what would it look like to critically fumble an
You
open
break
lock?
the lock. You
Oh.
break it. I mean,
Yeah, you
There's
keep
no
it
way
closed.
to get in there.
Yep.
That's I don't remember who did that to me. Playing something or other.
Oh, it's happened many times over the years.
Excellent. Junk loot. Well earned.
Oh boy, potion of water breathing.
Woo!
Don't get a lot of Skittles anymore.
Well, we're higher level than the quest, so it's less likely. Because we're 25 and the quest is like 22. 24.
We're
I think.
running one or
elite.
two.
One.
Grab that. Oh, why am I burdened?
Did you lose your strength too?
Yep, I did. I'm fine.
Did you see that Daredevil season 3 is October 19th?
I did.
Ooh.
With
Yeah.
Bullseye playing the part of Daredevil, and they're making him a pretty badass. I like what they're doing.
I haven't seen a trailer for it.
Oh, it's pretty. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I did read an article that suggested that Bullseye was going to be in it.
Yep. He.
I saw a picture of him actually. It's actually
Yeah, he's actually
impressive.
pretending to be Daredevil, and he's being like the bad vigilante type character, working for the Kingpin. That is a famous story arc from Daredevil.
Did he
comics
impersonate?
past. Yeah, oh yeah, a
I
couple
don't
times I think. Yeah.
It's kind of a weird thing to do. I don't really think of his skill set as being the right skill set for that.
Oh, are we dimensioning door back or are we running? I guess we're running.
Oh, I usually just run. But you can
Alright.
detour
I'm gonna
back.
detour. Fuck that.
I can get up there
If
before
I
it's
can make
down.
it. Woohoo!
I don't really find it to be that much faster, personally.
Quicker.
But I think it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen the other.
Hey, Mom didn't lead us wrong last week.
That's right.
Oh, look, runes in the floor. You want to go step on those?
That Jerry's portrait was changed when we pulled up the
Yeah,
combat tracker.
I
It was
just-
hilarious. I mean,
So
you showed it at the beginning.
there's a couple of artist blogs that I follow, and they had that up there as a new thing that somebody had done, and I took one look at it and I said, "That's Jerry."
Fleeing for his life.
Yeah.
Still hasn't made the save.
Nah, he's still running.
Is that how your explanation for where he was?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, well, he did run out of the dungeon, or run to the very top of the stairs, but we had to improvise. It was like a pause right here situation then as well.
Those little pumpkin heads.
Yeah, the champion crowns turn into
Oh,
pumpkins.
jeez.
Didn't know that?
No, I didn't see that yet.
I saw a Doom Sphere in
Oh,
Night
yeah,
Rivals
that-
earlier
that I
with the
saw.
big pumpkin face.
I haven't
Yep,
seen
that
any
I've
with the
seen.
skull heads. Do they have the skull heads this year?
No, I haven't seen
Haven't
any
seen them.
skull heads. Oh.
Clearly, this This area is devoted to Loth's favorite creature.
The big thing is undead minotaurs. So now that they got that graphic, they're gonna milk it for all it's worth.
Yeah, they did that in Ravenloft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely saw them in the woods. Is that really the first time they had them?
I think so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That I know of. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure you guys are right. I just some of the newer content I'm not overly familiar with, especially the raids. So we were talking about potentially doing raids soon. You think?
Yeah, so the kind of the rough plan was when we're done flagging for Caught in the Web, we can do Caught in the Web. I think we're flagged for Vault of Night, and
Huh?
I think we flagged for
Sands?
we
Shroud,
did.
we're
I
flagged.
thought we did
we're flagged.
that.
No, we're
I
flagged for
thought we-
Shroud. We haven't done Shroud, but we're flagged for Shroud.
Yeah.
Maybe we failed on Sands. Maybe we got wiped.
Hey, we're splitting up here.
Oh, let's
Perfect.
go back the way we're going.
Oh,
I thought we did.
So we get a 6-man in some raids?
Oh, it gets friends. We can do Master Artificer and Lord of Blades too.
Lord of Blades, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be doing some raids.
Yeah,
Probably not till
that's-
November, but
Yeah, that's still exciting. November will be here in less than a month.
I figure it'll probably take us at least another day to finish flagging for Caught in the Web, and then we'll probably do Night Revels at least one day.
Yeah, yeah.
I just figured we'd wait on Night Revels to let people get keys and
Well, and get a little closer to Halloween.
yeah, get a little closer to
That's the-
Halloween and you know, got a 6-star because you know that's the XP
Yeah. How do you 6-star them?
max level. You get an extra star if you do it on the highest level.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, of course I wouldn't know that.
That's true of all challenges. You get an extra star if you 5-star on
A
on the high
6?
level.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh. Life lesson learned. That was my thing for the day. And DDO anyway.
And what are these keys you keep talking
The ethereal or spectral keys. What are they called now? Spectral keys.
just Night Revel keys.
Yeah. So it used to be the public area, and you know you'd get keys by
You
wandering
were
around there.
with us
Now it's
last year, weren't you?
a champion or a
Yeah.
challenge.
I don't remember.
Well, you need the keys. You need the keys to get into the dungeons to get the ingredients.
They like
Right.
retooled
gotcha.
older dungeons, made them like all spooky and stuff.
There's a Rem Chester.
And
I do like. I have decided that I do like the change for it not being
The
a public area.
instance?
Yeah.
yeah,
Now
me
that
too.
you've found both magic
I
items,
really like it.
elements
It's
of
Yeah.
you can run it as fast as you want.
chamber.
I agree with you. I feel like I'm actually getting keys at a much faster clip, and that's soloing it. So
Yeah. And it actually it's a little weird though because it feels somewhat more grindy but also not. Because it's a little bit more grindy in the sense that I'm actually actively doing things, but it also feels less grindy because I'm not just like parking in a party with 10 warlocks.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was a little annoying.
Well, warlocks have changed the dynamic of what this game can be.
Well, Well, not only
Sort of.
not just that, but
I mean,
as
they
far as-
should. They're a different class. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean,
yeah.
sitting around and waiting for something to pop was always a pain in the ass. At least this.
I'm
way,
not
you
saying
know,
it's the most DPS you're gonna get anywhere or anything. I'm just saying that chain missile is kind of a relax button.
well, I mean, anyone can have. The wizards are actually a little easier to have chain missile on. So.
But it's free. I mean, when you can do that.
Well, you're talking
to
about the pack, the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
I mean, when that's going around corners, hitting enemies you haven't even spotted yet, that's helpful, and it's free. So you're not like wasting spell points to
hmm
throw chain missile. but none of the greatest players that I see like destroying Reaper 10s and stuff are playing, you know, purely warlocks. There may be a warlock in that party, but
There was a period of time where it was kind of and the devs actually talked about this when I talked to them. I think in the interview even this idea that they would look at high Reaper groups and like what's the party makeup look like in those groups, and for a long while it was like rangers and casters, right? And then people figured out that if you've got a good good DCs and can control stuff, melee are actually doing more DPS than can get up to doing more DPS than like range characters and stuff. So
Wait, can it be? It's the girl, Anna.
these days, like in the groups that I see that are doing really successful in larger and higher skull Reaper generally have a pretty balanced party.
yeah, just like you used to.
Get a couple of CC-ers, a tank is really helpful, and some DPS and a healer, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Cannot resist. Kill the surface dwellers. I command you. In the name of
Well, the game changed for a couple of years when you were able to heal yourself, before Reaper.
Oh yeah.
So
Well,
it's-
Epic Destinies made it so everyone could heal themselves essentially, and it's one of the things I do
And is it
appreciate a lot
Ravager
out of.
that they definitely geared that way. I feel like my
Well, it's a
limited.
good decision. I think it's better for the game in the sense that people felt like, that you didn't have to find the perfect party, right? And it really kind of allows you to
didn't
experiment
have to
with
have a bard.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I felt when I joined in 2010. Was like sometimes it was like, well, we can't go until we have a bard, or just depending. That's
Sure.
years ago, but
Oh, it used to be terrible before hirelings. I mean, we can't do this quest without a cleric.
I mean, it's definitely catering a lot to a segment of people that are not, they're maybe they're not on for a long period of time, and or they're soloing and stuff like that, and that it's good that the game caters to those people because they're paying money just like the rest of us. So
I just paid money today. Yeah.
yeah, so this is all well and good, although it's pretty easy to pick out like someone who's complaining about Reaper not being the self-healing penalty is just ridiculous, and a lot of times too they'll actually say something along the lines of the healing penalty is terrible in Reaper. It's like you realize it's only a self-healing thing, right? Oh well, I solo. Okay,
That's your choice, but if you want to beat the heaviest level of the highest
Sure.
content, you're gonna need to team up. Or, I guess there are a couple people who are soloing Reaper 10s now, but
sure.
that's
And I think more power to them. I think it makes
yeah.
it makes it a little bit more meaningful if there's a healing penalty like that, anyways. But I don't know. It's always a tough game for them, right? Because you're trying to have content that is challenging, but at the same time you're trying to balance challenge level for a wide group of
Range of
population.
audience.
Yeah.
I'm mostly solo. I'll jump in a group, a couple times a month, and you guys, but yeah, I get it. I'm on the other side of that coin.
And I've long said that the people that I tend to run with should not be who you're balancing the game towards. Like if you were making elite difficult for us, for my guild and people in my guild, then no one's gonna most of the population is not gonna be doing elite. We're doing stuff. I think Arcot was with us. We did what R6. You were there for R6 Strahd, right?
What did
I
we
know
do
Liz
last week?
was.
R2? R2, right?
Well, this is Reaper 1. We're doing
No.
we're trying to do Baba on 10 skulls and
I meant
stuff like
it was
that.
Archon's call, and I think we did.
Oh, right.
Yeah, when we just ran Jibbers. Mom pulled it. Awesome.
Her name is just gonna be Mom from now on.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going with.
I think it was Beaker that called that,
Oh,
actually.
There are
No.
worse things they could call me.
Someone's got to watch
You
out for
called
us.
yourself that. That's right.
Someone's got to watch out for us adolescent assholes.
I don't think you're gonna be able to pass off for adolescent there, Mr. Beaker.
Yeah, well, I try.
Uh-oh, I hope he got it complete. Is someone still in? Did he get completion?
Here's hoping.
If someone's still in there, stay
Yeah,
in
he-
there. You got
He
it?
got
Okay.
complete.
Okay, good.
For some reason, I quit the game instead of recalling out. Instead of, you know.
I've
Oops.
never done that today.
Yeah.
Today.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Hang on, logging back in.
Yeah, no problem. I just want to make sure you got the completion and credit for it.
Yeah, it was like
Where we at?
78 grand, so that's good. I'm in the cavern, so I'll be right there.
Oh, I recall
Oh, there
that.
they
but
are.
it's time to go to the demon web now.
Time to empty my inventory.
Probably a good plan. Staff of the Necromancer. I'll just take that and feed it right to my sentient weapon.
That's a gusty meal.
Jeez, what is on my... Oh, well.
Bought the extras to White Blue Mountain today.
Oh, nice.
And got 5,000 sentient XP. I now have 3 slots
Woohoo!
in a short sword, which is weird, but you know.
Cool.
Not that weird.
Yeah. It's just what I can do the most damage with. Being Valinor, the way I'm built, I really am silly to not always be main-handing a scimitar anyway. And sentient jewels, I mean, nobody ever told me this, but I'm correct in assuming they must go in your main hand, and
Yes.
you can't have 2 of them equipped at once.
They have to be in a main
Correct.
hand weapon, yeah. But you can, if you decide you want to change the voice, you can feed one sentient gem to another,
Yeah.
and you'll
Now
transfer.
that
You transfer the XP, and I think you get like 50. I know you can if you feed an empty sentient gem to a sentient gem, you get like 50 sentient XP for it.
so it's not just like throwing the gem itself away.
Correct.
You're getting something.
Yeah.
You can unslot the gem. I know, but what about the
The filigrees? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. You can either use a sentient a destroyer, which just destroys the filigree, or you can pull it out with a sentient toolkit.
So if you had a really cool one,
Yeah.
you could pull it out. Okay. Yeah, just curious. I mean, hadn't really been trained up on them.
You have to get all the sentient filigree out of the gem before you can unslot the gem from your weapon.
True.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh. So you can't train. Okay. That's depressing. Thanks a lot, Arcop. I'm going to bed depressed today.
No problem.
Yeah, I got when they put the toolkits on sale in the store, they had like I think they added the wrong price or something, because you could get 10 for the price of like 2.
Yeah, they were super cheap, and I
Yeah.
got a boatload. I still
Yeah,
have.
I do too.
Still have a bunch of them.
Like, okay, I'm gonna take advantage of that, because that doesn't seem right.
Is it fixed now?
I assume so. We haven't actually
Oh, I
checked the
don't know.
price.
I haven't
When
even
I
looked.
look, they seemed abnormally cheap, like way cheaper than an augment toolkit. Is that
Well, maybe not, because 10 toolkits is 245 and one is 150. So
yeah?
it may not. They may just be that cheap unintentionally. So
Oh wow.
So much for us beating the system.
But you guys brought me down. I had to bring you right back down with me. Misery loves company.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, I was hoping that I could transfer my Kobold gem like intact into weapon and waiting for 26.
Yeah, not quite.
Yeah, that's
But the
okay.
Kobold
Nobody-
one is pretty nice. Although what
He's-
I really want to get the one from the raid. And I have actually
which-
seen one drop now. They do exist.
The new raid?
Strahd. I don't know if it also drops in Baba, but I saw one in Strahd.
What's he like?
I don't know. I don't have one to listen to.
Ben, are you not with us?
You guys are headed to
We're in the Demon Web.
We're in the
Yeah.
Demon Web.
yeah, I'm right behind you.
To try
Okay.
to finish what started back in Eberron. The Drow have gathered all the dragon shards I need, but I could probably find a use for more. Perhaps I'll take the ones you're carrying and you. Oh, I wouldn't allow them here unless I gave.
Let's see if we can get to Reclaiming the Rift.
When you killed my servant Karis back on
It's usually the hard one to get to, and
Did that not serve my ends?
the easy way to trial by
I'll let
fire
you
is
think
not
about
there.
that.
So
It is terribly fun to see the panic in your eyes as you realize how helpful you've been to my cause. The shadow of the darkening stretches out, covering the realms and hastening
before
the
Cap
deaths
went
of
up to
all who
30, this was one of
oppose
my
me.
favorite places
How
to go and get the
unfortunate for you
last
that
like
the words of Priestess Hector were
50,000 to hit 28.
She foretold of this day.
Definitely have hung out here in the few epic lives I've run. Just 40 collectibles, pretty relatively high low level. I still think it's fun out here. Changes every time.
Yeah, I think it gets a bad rap because
I have been
it's hard to
always
navigate.
welcome. I've been
So if you
working
don't have a
on
head
countless
for
ages under
that kind of
countless
thing,
names.
I think
It is
people,
futile to think that I
a
can
lot
be
of people don't
stopped.
have a head for that, and if they can't,
Do
if
try.
it's hard to navigate, they just like, nope, done, don't care.
One of my favorite wilderness areas is definitely Restless Isles. I mean,
My children
kinda
will understand.
Yeah,
Says
there's
it right
something
there,
wrong with
bro.
that.
Those on the surface will
you
come
can
to
actually
find
wander out there, I guess. Seems like you can get lost every once in a while.
It's pretty. That's less than easy to navigate than this place is, right? Cause,
Yeah, I think it's the worst.
because that's
well-
you port to different areas. This one, it's just like the islands are all in the same place.
The
It's just
map
the
is
bridges.
contiguous. If the map was just together, it does all fit together. If you overlay the underground and the above ground maps, they fit together perfectly. Just very confusing to be in it.
Yeah, but it's the porting thing that kind of throws people off, I think.
I agree. Because it'll face you in different directions and generally away from whichever way you're facing. We going down there?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty much just
He
straight
looks
east
like
from
he
the
knows
start.
what he's doing. Oh, I'm following to Zarian.
Some people went one way and some people went another.
I'm following Arcot. We're playing over here, I guess.
Head straight east. That's kind of the direction you want to go.
Ooh, somebody left a ball for me to dance to.
Oh,
I have a habit of wanting to fill out my maps, so this one was always like a unique, kind of a sublime challenge to me. You know, it's definitely weird, and you can't necessarily get it in one run.
Red name.
You could do this one in one run. I think you just have to jump off or be able to jump across portals, kind of a thing.
Even without a leap of faith, if a web doesn't show up.
Well, I mean, if you jump
Oh,
off, you
yeah,
just get
yeah,
ported
if
to
you
different
jump
places.
off, yeah, totally.
Speaking of which, what happened to Beavis?
I'm having some sort of issue. Can't stop running.
That's
Oh,
I'm
no.
running
Hit
sideways.
R. Hit R.
Oh, that's a
Are you two
that's
weapon fighting?
No.
I just
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, there's some
I can't
animation
reset
glitches.
it, but the quest
There's some
is active.
animation glitches because of the cloak thing. I hit the 2-weapon fighting one a couple of times already.
I can't stop moving sideways. It's not even straight, it's sideways.
That's weird. Try tumbling.
Do you have auto attack on?
I do.
Try turning that off. Where are you?
He just
Nope.
he just ported to the island we're on.
Oh.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
You can
I mean,
probably log out right there.
Yeah.
No, you stopped running now.
You guys go in?
Still running.
No.
No, Beavis is.
We're
glitched
waiting on
over there.
Beavis to probably relog real quick. I guess I've never really thought about it, but I do kind of like how up isn't necessarily up in the demon web. Sometimes you find yourself kind of tilted.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Better?
like that too.
Yep.
All right, cool.
This part of the demon web has undergone a violent upheaval. Islands of rock lie scattered, web bridges snapped. You will have to find a new path to the rift between worlds.
Did I lose sound, or is
No,
nobody
I
talking?
think no one's talking.
Whew! I was
Yeah,
scared.
we do that every once in a while. It scares everybody.
Yeah, that's no good at all. So we're all nerds here, or some of us anyway. Has anybody else ever heard of Red versus Blue?
Yes. I used to
Well,
watch
I have just discovered it in the last 2 or 3 weeks.
And what is
And-
this?
It's Halo, but it's not about
Oh.
Halo.
It's a cartoon series using Halo as the animation.
Got it. Oh yeah. I've seen it before.
Yeah, and,
Sure.
and it's just caught me as really funny a few times.
Yeah, I enjoyed it for a while, but the humor never really
Elevated.
graduate. Yeah, I'm not generally a big fan of like
The show
stupid
morphed.
humor. If that
Yeah,
makes sense.
I agree. I actually had it on just kind of as background noise, and each episode's essentially a short movie.
They're like
or
5
each
minutes.
Yeah,
Not
well,
like-
each season is essentially a short movie then.
Sure.
And so it was on, I think I had just been waking up, and it was like season 13, and somehow it caught my attention. The story writing it really took off in the last several seasons. It turned in still a lot of that sophomoric humor, but it really turned into something well written. And as you if you like check out the credits and stuff, there's some actually really big names who ended up signing on with those guys. That was just a neat find. Everybody else, it's the longest running web series ever. Everybody else already seems to know it, but it was new to me.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, me neither.
It had the beginning. It certainly had moments. Like I said, I just felt like it never really. I don't know.
I didn't-
The characters were just so stupid and just kind of doing stupid things, and then I just kind of never really got interest. Lost interest and moved on.
Oh, absolutely. I watched the first maybe half a season once and thought, that's not exactly for me. It was only when I was bored and I had nothing to throw on for background noise that I
Sure.
ended up finding something later.
What's this
When
guy doing?
somebody spits in their helmet, you know that they're serious. Or spits at you inside of their helmet.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Some of your life force fuses into the rift. It grows stiller and more solid. Still, it is far from stable.
Whoops.
Where's Mr. Arcot? Oh,
I think he was up getting breakables and got jumped.
Mm-hmm.
ooh, like that? Like I just almost did?
Something like that.
Oh, there's a remnant.
The barrier has gone down again. It won't stay down
It's like
for
our
long.
second one tonight.
Yeah. You don't
Oh,
get a
boy.
lot running higher levels.
Above live, yeah.
Ah, not fast enough. Sorry, Mom.
It's alright.
He barks.
This quest is almost easier to do with a hireling because you can just like get an owlbear up and have the owlbear do the hit point debuff.
Just to clarify though, Mom's name's not really Mom. What is Mom's name again? I'm so sorry.
Ah,
Her primary character in our guild is Lizbot.
Wizbot.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Sorry, I was distracted with all the dying.
well, it is Kasplat after all.
Yeah.
Distracted with all the dying. It sounds like Bonnie in our tabletop group.
Yeah. Bonnie's really getting too much into the emo factor a little bit.
Well, hopefully there's not that much dying going on.
No, she's
I don't
relishing
think
in other
anybody fell
people
asleep
dying.
last week.
Uh-huh.
So, is anybody who's going to be in your group, Patrick, for D&D night? Are they playing now with us right now? What are you going to do to them?
Kill them.
Hey, no spoilers.
Well, I mean, he already said he's going to kill them. We know they all die at the end.
Yeah,
It's
right.
just one of those movies.
The Dragloth growls and begins
Let someone else get this
his
one.
The rift now appears to be partway stabilized.
No, it should be a good fun campaign.
Oh, sure. I'm excited. I'll be checking it out.
It should be a pretty fun group. It's a pretty strong role playing.
Damn
group.
it. Ah. Caster got me.
Who all do you have?
Lessa, Saba, Mithri, Rent, Nobob.
Oh, you got Rent. Rent's really good.
Yeah.
He's a DM type, though, yeah? Is that what I'm gathering?
Yeah, he DMs too. I can tell you the damage is definitely less post
The updates.
yeah.
You have been nerfed. I can't wait to see it. Maybe my numbers come close to yours.
Maybe.
You can just
I'm still doing
on the Dragloth's the grin turns to fury as he looks
I'm still doing about 200 a hit or 200 to 300 a hit, so
Oh, I know.
That's-
You lay it on him, man. No, nowhere near that. So the only time I
Oh.
catch up is when I'm
was
attacking
quick.
4 guys
yeah,
at
there's
once.
a champion came up and hit me in the back.
Uh-oh. Champion.
These Dragoloth get a couple of shots, so I will tell you though that my campaign will probably not be as pretty as like I made a couple of my own maps, but they're definitely not.
stabilized.
I love to steal maps.
Yeah, and I stole a couple of maps too, but it's definitely
Maybe
not.
quite so fine.
Yeah, the maps that I made don't look as neat.
That almost have its own brand of charm or coolness,
Ah.
so you don't really need it as long as you can upload the PDF or whatever you're using.
Ooh, I got knocked out. Oh no.
PNG, maybe.
You mean you fell?
No, I got knocked down. I got knocked
Oh.
out by something.
It should be
So-
a lot of fun. Should be an interesting kind of thing going on. I hope.
Remnants up here.
I have a couple of dungeons already kind of planned out. It's actually going to be a take on the campaign that I'm doing with my pen and paper group already. I'm just kind of recycling it, but they've really enjoyed the aspect of it. There'll be some fun mechanics in the dungeon and stuff like that. So.
Just hearing some of the quirky things you've done, I'm sure it'll be fun.
There will also be a fair number of callbacks to DDO and stuff like that as well. So, put your voices on.
As the light goes
Just.
eyes, the barrier shielding the orb disappears. The orb's power dissipates. Both's defenses
Hey,
have been
26.
weakened. More
Got 3 different commendations.
safe for now.
Strange.
Did they increase the commendation drop in here? I remember
I
you
don't
getting
know.
3.
Did you too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
did
got
too.
3 too.
So did
I
I.
had
Must be
to
a
have then.
change.
Well, it's one of 3 different ones. One of 3 different kinds.
Yeah, but you didn't. You used to only
I
got one,
don't
right?
remember that though. I mean, maybe it happened that way, but
I thought it was you only got one, but.
Cool.
All right, we'll call that a night for tonight. So thanks for watching Dido Splat. You can catch us next Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. You can watch past shows in our weekly DDO news and discussion podcast at didocast.com or our YouTube DDOcast page. And you can also watch DDOcast live on our Twitch page, twitch.tv/DDOcast. Check out DDO.com for the official stream calendar and DDO forums or to download and play DDO yourself. Don't forget to check out D&D night on DDO stream, 7 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. That'll be my group this week as well. So thanks for checking us out. You can follow me on Twitter at DDOcast.